Leo. Thank you for being here. So I wanted to do a reading for you, and I pulled some cards for you. So we're going to see what's going on. And we got Owl Spirit Wisdom, the Healer, the Queen, the Poet. We have, I think this is Water Spirit, Manifesting Dreams, Message in a Bottle, Yin, and Imagine. And I also pulled the Phoenix card, Transmutation, but I just didn't have any room to put it down. So when I was having into your energy, I saw a big emphasis on like teenage years for some reason, and going back and looking at specifically, I was just seeing high school, and it doesn't have to be high school, but I was feeling like teenage years and healing something within your teenage years. It could have been dealing with bullying, humiliation was coming through, public humiliation, feeling like you were always kind of on the outs of a situation, or feeling like you didn't belong in some way. You're healing your aspect to belonging, as well as being in your own power as a queen, but possibly also accepting others being in their power as well. And it's like I'm seeing like a you emulating a role model of yours in some way, or thinking about what role models you have, and really getting connected to how their success is going for them, or what their failures are, what their weaknesses are, and how do you I'm hearing like declutter your life in some way, because I had this feeling like I have too much stuff on my desk. Like I need to like clear the space. And so there is something here about clearing the space. You also could be really working on, because we have the Queen and the Yin card. The Yin is feminine energy. It's being comfortable with nurturing. It's magnetism. I'm seeing the Queen of Wands. So you may be getting more connected to your confidence, and also like there's something about learning about other people's confidence and being comfortable with other people's confidence. I don't know, some of you may have been dealing with feeling like triggered when other people are showing up in their power in some way. No, that's not for all of you, but just that is coming through. You are okay, so you are the Poet, is about making meaning out of everything that you're experiencing. There is a want to be authentic and to step into your power, but in a very authentic, real way. And there's something that you want to manifest, and you may be in the imagining stages of manifesting something really big. I feel like a lot of you have been going through something, specifically in a situation of some type that that's been going on for a long time, that you've been trying to move past. And so that could be a relationship, that could be the possibility of a relationship, that could be, it could be anything really for all of you. But you're transmuting old pain and stepping into your owl spirit, which is your wisdom, and making meaning out of your experiences, which is really beautiful. And I think that maybe you're healing your connection to power, your connection to making meaning out of everything, right? Maybe you have like a I don't want to make meaning out of anything kind of feeling. I don't know. There's more of like I don't know why this coming through. There's more of like a nihilistic point of view in some aspects of your life, which is not a bad thing. I think this is just like about regaining hope again. For you've been through a lot of difficult things that have made hope feel scary, is what I'm hearing, and that is changing, and you're learning about how to emotionally give yourself self-love. Okay, I want to see what is going on with Leo. What do we need to... Five of Swords. Okay, hold on one second. Five of Swords, Leo. Four of Swords, Five of Wands. Oh wow, the Fountain. Okay, I'm getting this really big feeling about other people creating a lot of conflict within you, or conflict within your external life. And we have Ten of Swords. Wow. So there is I'm looking at a betrayal of some type in your past or in your recent past. There's a betrayal, like specifically betrayal is coming through. Like, so this can be an ending. This can be just pain that was unresolved, a shock to the system, which is it's here. But there's something about a betrayal and an inner conflict that created within you, and a defensiveness that also created within you, and also a defensiveness of others that have created this defensiveness in you. It's very like reactionary, as in like I'm seeing like, I don't know why I'm seeing particles in there, one's reacting and then the other reacts, right? Like it's kind of like giving that an action happens and then a reaction happens. And I think that you've had to be very protective of yourself because of this pain that has happened. You could have been dealing with someone that played games with you in the past, even when you were a child. I'm getting for most of you, it could be a past relationship specifically, or even a current relationship this could be happening within. But you're processing a betrayal that caused conflict within you, that also caused you to feel defensive of yourself and protect yourself at a very deep level, to almost to the point where you're not able to even like get out of your comfort zone to connect with others, because there's this deep fear that's been so deeply buried within you that you're pulling out. I'm seeing you pull it out and like look at it and like look at all angles of it. It's really beautiful. And this is what you're transmuting specifically. I'm seeing you're transmuting pain that other connections have brought you in the past. And the fountain is lovely here. Like, this is beautiful. This is like cosmic energy coming in, the universe stepping in. This is an overflowing of abundance, an overflowing of soothing safety. Cosmic intelligence is what I'm hearing. And that is, I'm hearing there's an illumination going on around your pain from the past and how it has created conflict within yourself that has caused you to, again, feel defensive of yourself and cause you to have to like pull back or not always go after things and just kind of be in hermit mode, I feel like, for a lot of the time. And you're moving past this for whoever I'm speaking to. It's very specific, so I hope it resonates. We have manifesting dreams, which is the water spirit, which is like healing your water energy, which is your emotions. And because you're healing and shifting within your emotions, you're then able to externally create something you want. And there could be fear around manifesting a relationship, manifesting a new career move, or just a career move in general. There's just fear around it. And I think that you've been having to work through that fear for quite a long time. We have the Magician. What else do we have here, guys? We got the Knight of, that came out a little bit. Page of Swords, Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you've had to be really resilient through this and go slow and be open and curious and learn and I just see you having to move so slow and consistently taking your energy, but you do it in a very very confident, slow, calculated, but in a very good way. Like, it's very healthy energy is what I would say. Because you've had to be healthy. And maybe you've had to be really healthy in relationships. Like, maybe you had to be the healthy one. Maybe you didn't in the past, but I feel like now, you've done so much work, and like, this is like another layer of the work, but I feel like you've already done so much work that you've been trying to be very healthy within your dynamics in general. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, what else? You might have been feeling confused over something. What are you confused about? We're having a lot of options to move forward in. We have Eight of Cups. Confused about if you should walk away or go for it. Like, I'm just seeing it so clearly. You've had confusion about if you should just walk away and leave the whole situation behind, or if you should go for it. Knight of Wands and Eight of Cups to me is like, you're moving away. So you're either moving away from a situation that has caused you to feel confused, and you're choosing to move forward by using your Knight of Wands energy and just leaving the past behind you. That's what I'm seeing for a lot of you. I also am seeing simultaneously that you have been confused about whether to walk away or whether to go for it, and you're learning about which answer, like what does your heart want, but is it coming from a healthy place, or is it coming from a maladaptive place, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Yeah, it could be around relationships. I have Two of Cups here. Some of you could be considering walking away from something and or moving towards something else, or moving towards something. Ace of Swords. There's a deep truth here about how you felt deeply left out in the cold in your past relationships. I'm seeing it as romantic for a lot of you. You felt a deep truth of like, I'm not being valued. I feel like I've always been kind of either game played or manipulated or deceived or betrayed. Like, that is really strongly coming through. And I know that, here's the thing, like, I get this strong, like, I don't want to go through that again. And that may have been keeping you from relationships for some of you. That's not for all of you. There's just this overall feeling of like, I don't want to get hurt again. Like, I know the truth. Like, I know the truth that people can hurt me and I don't want that to happen again. And I do feel there's this very strong protective force around you, which is not a bad thing. We have Libra, Justice, and Eight of Pentacles. You've been really working hard at rebalancing. Rebalancing what? I already kind of know, but rebalancing what? Let me just see what we get. Rebalancing what, Spirit Guides? Judgment. Your decisions around things. Making judgment calls. You could be looking at new ways to make decisions on things that you felt imbalanced about previously. It's coming in through so clear, Leo. Like, I mean, I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, some of you have felt like you want to step into a new beginning. We have the Fool, the Ten of Wands, and the Emperor. Some of you have really wanted to step into a new beginning and really take control. Like Emperor is like creating an empire. Like, you know, that's either in relationships, that's in career. Really I'm hearing taking control of your finances specifically too for some of you. But you've been feeling very burdened by, I'm getting like this Ten of Swords and just like the things that you've been through. And you are literally rebalancing, making decisions, stepping into a new beginning, even though you may feel overwhelmed. Some of you are still dealing with this overwhelm. Let me see. Can I see advice on this? Like, but you're stepping into a new beginning and becoming the Emperor, or are the Emperor and stepping into a new beginning. Advice is plan. I'm hearing plan this new beginning. Make sure that you feel so safe by making sure that you know exactly what steps you're going to take so you feel safe. Like, okay, so like, let's say, okay, so like, what do you need to do tomorrow? Like, to get this plan rolling, right? Like, what does that look like? What steps do you feel like you need to take? Creating a plan can create safety. And especially if it's creating a plan around something that feels unsafe, right? Like that you don't know, like taking a risk on a career, or taking a risk on a person, right? Right? There's only so much you can have safety. It's just like having a plan in place may make you feel better is what Spirit saying. And also evaluating your equal give and take relationships. Like, okay, so this is evaluating what you're giving, evaluating what you're receiving, evaluating what you want to give, evaluating what you want to receive. Again, this is like planning. It's like a lot of planning going around. How you're going to do it. What is it going to look like? What are your standards? What are your values? Where are you too much in the extreme of protecting yourself? And where are you too much? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just too much in the extreme of protecting yourself. And what you want to be given through the situation. Okay. I did want to get one more advice card. Hold on 1 second. Maybe I want one more advice card. Oh, I almost missed that. 5 of Cups. Yeah. Feel your feelings around the sadness over the past when you didn't get equal give and take. That is something that is, Spirit is encouraging you to work through the feelings of feeling undervalued. And once you process and transmute this pain and become this phoenix, right? Then you can really move into this new beginning and not feel so overwhelmed. Because I do feel like whatever this is, it's overwhelming you. Even the thought of it kind of overwhelms you. Maybe taking a new beginning is very overwhelming. It is for me. So I understand that 100%. And you're working through this. Like, this is huge what you're going through, Leo. Okay. What is the advice for Leo? We have first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. Yeah, I was feeling that, like that protective feeling around it being in control. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. So there's been this feeling about you wanting to release control in some area of your life. And this is Spirit's encouragement to release control. We also have new moon in Libra. Know you are loved. You are very loved, Leo. Very, very loved. And we have full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. So you are working through a lot of Jojo. You are loved, and I feel like you are very in reality, so I don't really necessarily feel that you need to take a reality check. This may be like other people needing to take a reality check about you. It's kind of what I'm getting. Let me do one more, and then we'll finish up. Wow, I got 3 more. Okay. Work through your feelings. Last quarter, moon in Aries. Also, there's like 7 planets in Aries, which is like unprecedented. We've never in our lives, ever in history, experienced 7 planets in Aries. And that is bringing about a lot of transformation for the whole collective. And so that, I just wanted to say that. And also, if your Aries is like, you're a fire sign. So you're already like good at being a fire sign and working with fire. And so I think that this is just like a magnet, like it's magnetizing the fire that's already they are already accustomed to. So you may be having a lot of feelings come up from the past. We have new moon in Cancer, relax, and we have last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. Yeah, like this is to me like you're doing great. Try to clear your head. You're working through a lot. Keep regulating. And yeah, Leo, you're doing so good. And thank you for being here. And I will see you guys next time. Say bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.